Well, good morning. This morning our scripture's found in John chapter 13, beginning in verse 3, and it goes like this. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hand, and that he was come from God and went to God, he rises up from supper, and laid aside his garments, and took a towel, and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a bason, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Back in my childhood days, I remember foot washing services. Have you ever seen one, or heard of one, or even been to one? Boy, I tell you what, now that's a touching time right there. Yes, sirree. And you see, the pastor, he would line up all the deacons and elders up on the platform, and they'd all have their shoes and socks off, and the pastor would go by, and he would take each deacon and elder's feet, and he'd wash them in that basin, and then he'd take that towel and dry their feet off. And yes, there was tears from all the deacons and elders as the pastor was washing their feet, because that shows complete humility, humbleness. And you see, folks, humility is not found today. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, what's the definition of humility? Well, Webster's dictionary tells us a modest or low view of one's own importance and humbleness. You see, whenever we humble ourselves, and no, we don't want to do that, do we? No, makes us look weak. But let me tell you, you show me someone that is humble, and I'll show you someone that's strong. Absolutely bound with strength, and that strength that only comes from God himself. Yes. And the opposite of humbleness or humility is pride. And boy, do we have that running rapid here in America. In fact, I think it's pretty much all around the globe. Everybody's got this pride. And folks, I'll tell you what, pride is a sin. God hates pride. That's what the Bible tells us. He looks on pride as a big sin, in fact. But still yet, we go around boasting and pridefully in everything that we do. Even a lot of pastors and preachers and evangelists, they boast about what they've done. Well, let me tell you a little secret, folks. You couldn't do it without God's help. So get off your high horse. We're not supposed to be prideful. I'll guarantee you, without God, I couldn't even breathe, and I know you can't either. But you need to realize that. We have to lose this pride. Strip it away. Ask God to take every bit of it away. We have to become humble. Showing humility in everything that we do. We have to become humble, folks. And then God can use us in a mighty way. But it's going to be hard to use in a mighty way if we got pride pounding out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I hope this encourages someone today. Take a look at yourself. When you look in the mirror, is it pride or humility? I'm hoping it's humility. That's what we need to do. May God richly bless you. I love you, but better yet, Jesus He loves you. He died on the cross for us. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.